So yeah, I'm gonna tell you the title of the article first before we read it.
Okay.
DC Comics writer Vita Ayala exposes her bigotry. Says no cis dudes should apply for associate editor position at Marvel.
From Marvel.
Yeah. So that's the title. So just going this from Bounding into Comics, which I have to use an archive because the 40,000 ads on their fucking website makes my computer fucking go nuts.
What's
I can't
cis
view it on
again?
my
I
phone.
can't remember.
New computer.
Cis means straight.
New computer.
It's not a new computer. It's the website. The website has fucking ads on top of ads on top of fucking ads.
No, I mean you need to get a new computer.
That has nothing to do with it, Caldo. Even if I had a new computer, the site is fucking riddled with ads.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a very terrible, shitty site that I've called out in the past. I'm calling them out now because if you read this title, what would you think based on this title alone? There's no question marks in this title. This is a declaratory sentence. What would you think just by reading the title? Anybody? Somebody?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know what like.
Well, it clearly says
that she is a bigot.
That she's a bigot, and that she says no cis dudes should apply for associate editor position. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're claiming. That's the claim being made in the title. It's not a question. It's not a supposition. They're saying that she literally said no cis dudes should apply for associate editor position at Marvel.
I think she's militant as fuck, is what I think.
Okay, that's a good assessment based on the title. Okay. And even it goes on, says DC Comics writer Vita Ayala, who currently writing Nubia and the Amazons, Wonder Woman, and Batman Urban Legends, exposed her bigotry when she declared that no cis dude should apply for an associate editor position at Marvel. Now we scroll down. It says Ayala's comments came in response to former Marvel.com writer Angelique Roche sharing a link to an associate editor position for Marvel.com. The job description, which has now been removed from Disney's website, stated Marvel Entertainment is seeking a pop culture expert to join Marvel Digital Media in the role of an associate editor. Responsible for the creation and curation of content on Marvel.com, the associate editor must be an expert in Marvel Universe with deep knowledge of Marvel characters across comic books, video games, and more, in addition to a larger universe of fandom. Wow, I should have applied to this job. This sounds like a great fucking job.
I mean, stereotypically, that's pretty much every white guy.
Right. So now we're going to get to the tweet. It says, the former New Mutants and Champions writer at Marvel Comics responded to Roche's tweeting, black and brown people, especially femme people, please apply.
Oh, jeez.
Where's the bigotry? I was promised bigotry.
Yeah, they just spin this because I guess she mentioned brown people, black people, and that's it.
And here's the thing. Now, I don't know this lady. She might be a fucking bigot, right? She might be a terrible person. And I might be defending the indefensible. But this particular tweet is not fucking bigotry. It's not racist. It's not in any way. If she said black and brown people only apply, only black and brown people apply, or I hope that only black and brown people apply, who the fuck's eating over there?
No, man.
Nobody.
Fucking Gary.
I had to give the little guy some stuff, some nuts.
But I'm saying
and raisins.
She's asking, she's basically saying, hey, there's this position, please somebody of color apply, right?
Yeah.
She's not even asking people of non-color to not apply. She's not like, hey, white people, please don't apply so a black person gets the job. She's literally just like, hey, black people, here's a job, please apply for it.
Yeah, these people like to just twist things, I guess. It's like confirmation bias.
This is beyond twisting. This is you talked about me reaching earlier. This is a fucking reach right here.
Yeah, this is a reach. Yeah.
So hold on. So okay, catch me up because I was messing around with him. He came in here crying. So what was the gist of all this?
Okay, so bounding into comics, their title, the article is DC Comics writer Vita Ayala exposes her bigotry, says no cis dudes should apply for associate editor position at Marvel.
But she didn't say no cis dudes in her comment, right?
Right,
Yeah, and they're using a quote.
Her comment
Yeah.
says black and brown people, especially femme people, please apply. Praying hand, praying hand, praying hand. Brown or black? Brown.
Which
Brown
I don't
praying
have a
hand.
problem. Well, yeah, I don't have a problem with if that actual quote that the headline is. If she said that, if she said like no white cis males don't
No,
apply,
she
we
didn't.
need black.
No,
Right, that's what
no.
I'm saying. If she had said that, then I'd agree. But that's not even nowhere near in the comment.
No, yeah. I mean, they
So
get
it's
clicks on the
stupid.
title. They're
Right,
gonna
that
just get the
right.
title.
People are like, oh, they're instantly angry. Let's read about what other leftist asshole, and that has nothing to do with it. That's the thing. She didn't say
Yeah.
that, so
And
she
the
just
title
wants to
is
see
is
more
quoting.
diversity at work. That's all.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
there's nothing problem with that. So, and
It's-
the article is in the title is quoting something, but yet we have yet to see what the cis male part or whatever it was. Yeah.
So
Doesn't sound like she's actually said that though.
right. So Vita Ayala followed up the tweet. It says in a follow-up tweet, Ayala wrote, "The fact that people are angry that I tweeted that black and brown people should apply and call it racism is funny and sad at the same time. I hope they figure themselves out sometime soon because they are only telling on themselves with that nonsense." I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, the only thing that I got from that comment was that she'd like to see more diverse people work where she's working.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think it's
And
I
there's-
think it's that people see it as like code for something else, so they just like immediately.
Janky Bulls,
I mean-
he's familiar with this article. He says, "We'll wait, read the third tweet on that article."
Okay.
Okay.
It says the third and fourth tweet are pretty dumb. All right. So it says, however, Ayala would make her bigotry and prejudice against cis dudes clear in a separate tweet when she wrote, "Black and brown people, queer people, people that are not cis dudes, and any combo of the above. If you are even a little curious about being an associate editor for Marvel, click through. Apply. You are needed." Again, I don't see any bigotry here.
No. Yeah. I mean, she just says not. I don't know. Excluding
This
someone.
one comes a little bit like this one comes. So now she's saying what I said she probably if she didn't say. She said
I'm
people
gonna
that are
disagree with
not
you.
cis
Yeah.
dudes.
I'm going to
So
disagree
she's saying
with
we
you, Gary.
do need more diversity, but don't. But she's saying don't apply if you're cis.
No. That's not what. See, I think you're reading it wrong. What she's saying here, she lists as people, black, brown people, queer people, people that are not cis dudes. So she's saying, she's trying to include everybody. So she's like, basically, anybody who's not a cis dude, you're needed, or any combo of the above. She's not saying cis dudes don't apply. She didn't say that. She's just saying if you're not a cis dude, apply. That's what she's saying.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like if I said, if you're not a Mexican dude, apply because we need not Mexican dudes, right?
Hmm.
But I'm not saying Mexican dudes can apply. I'm just saying I think we need not Mexican dudes.
You're looking for a specific type of person, not excluding a certain type of person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's still just pushing that she wants someone that's not a cis dude to apply for the job. Not even
Again,
that they should get
I
the
think
job.
it's when they use these words, it just triggers a bunch of people.
This one's a little harder to get away with because I can understand another side getting angry with that comment. The above comments are perfectly fine. It's when she delves deeper into it, which I don't think she had to do. I think she made her point pretty much clear. She didn't have to like clarify. I understand you want more diversity where you work, and it's a better thing. It is. Because obviously you're getting viewpoints from different races and all creeds and cultures and all that good stuff, which is perfectly fine. It's the way that can be taken by some. I can see. Am I offended by it still? No, I'm not. Because
I can see Gary's point. I can see someone who's not reading it good or reads it too fast or just doesn't
They
like
see
that
they
pointed out.
see the word in it. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe there's more because Janky Bull says it's antagonizing.
Keep going.
There's a fourth tweet, so we're gonna keep going. Maybe we'll get something good. Says in a moment of sheer irony, Ayala then accused her critiques of bigotry while doubling down on her own. She tweeted, "Bigots loathe the idea of black and brown people, queer people, non-cis dude people, cis dude people, that's weird, and any intersection of the above apply for this job. They extra despise that I, an Afro-Puerto Rican trans non-binary person who works in the
Well, that's a
industry,
mouthful.
am encouraging the above to apply." Again, it's a little antagonizing, but I don't think this is.
Yeah, I don't know. None of this stuff really bothers me. You know what I mean? Like I just move
It's
on.
like saying if you defend yourself, remember, because this is an argument from the right, and I am on the right, but this is an argument on the right that they don't allow you to defend yourself because then they accuse you of being that which you are defending. Right, like if they say you're a killer and you try to explain you're not a killer, well, that must be you're a killer because not
You have to
killers
explain it.
wouldn't defend
Yeah.
themselves, right? So this lady got attacked on Twitter for saying stuff. The first two tweets were fine. Third tweet, I guess, it's a little borderline. I didn't read it as bad. Gary says, in his opinion, it's a little closer, but okay. But
It's still not nothing to get up in arms about. Obviously, she's
No.
passionate about wanting diversity where she works, and that's really all it's about.
How can you be trans non-binary? It's because you started off as binary, then you transitioned to non-binary. I know it's really weird and difficult. I get Sidekick Max. I'll wake his ass up and bring him in here. He's into that Gen Z. He knows all that shit. But
yeah, I'm an old timer.
and Leo says gay black dudes are cis dudes. Are they? I don't know what cis means.
It just means that you're not a trans.
Confusing. It's just confusing.
Okay, well here it goes. It says cisgender describes a person whose gender identity is the same as their sex assignment at birth.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you
so
are
what does
what
SIS
you
stand
born,
for? Or CIS?
CIS, cis.
Yep, but what does it stand for? Is it like an acronym or no?
No, it's not.
Not an acronym. It's just it is what it is.
Where the hell did they come up with that?
It means you're non-transgender. I don't know.
How they came up with that.
Come on, Gary. You're asking questions that I don't know. I'm going to put a pin in it. Put a pin in that. Come back to that next week. We got more information.
Where's Carl at?
I'm right here.
Oh, I think it's just Latin. That's really what it is. It's just like a Latin phrase, yeah.
Janky Bull says, overblowing some tweets at the end of the day. The news quote unquote news article title is sensationalist. Exactly. But here's the thing, because I did see videos on YouTube earlier talking about something, and now I know it was this. People don't read fucking anything, okay? 90% of people do not fucking read. They'll see a title.
They read the headline. The headline.
And that's why I was so upset and why I get so mad at scoopers and rumor mongers and people that do shit like this, because nobody reads the fucking article.
I worked at retail. Nobody reads.
They read the title, they run with it, they make their videos, and then big YouTubers make the video, and then you'll have idiots who argue with you and say, no, she's a bigot because Mr. Big YouTuber person said so, and they read this article that said so. Well, did you read the article? Well, no, I didn't read the article. What the fuck? How do you know?
Yeah. I also see it as a gotcha. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really think this is, like I said, this doesn't matter just because it's just trying to, rile up the certain crowd of people, right?
Yeah, I agree with Leo on this. That article headline is complete BS, and I think actual slander. Yeah.
Yeah.